What's up, guys? It's Marissa with Barely Keeping It Together, and today I want to share with you a project that's been in the making for a long time, and honestly I probably should have shared a while back, which is the makeover of my home gym, which is in my basement. Now, here's the thing. If you guys have been with me for a long time, then you will remember when we moved into this house in 2020, I was actually working out in the garage, which was by no means temperature controlled, and I live in the Chicagoland area, so you guys, it is hot in the summer and cold in the winter. Not exactly the best environment to be working out in every single morning. So yeah, I did a makeover video of that gym a while ago, but if you don't remember, here is sort of where I was working out. So, kind of, started from the bottom over here. It's not at all started from the bottom, but like, here is where we were at in terms of my previous gym. And I was working out in this environment. And then I actually got a bike in the basement for when it was super, super cold, which if you remember, I had a video on that. If you're interested in that, I can link that above here or here. I never know what side it is, whatever. I'm going to link it above if you're interested in that video. But then I think it was December 2021. Yeah, December 2021, I got the Peloton Treadmill, which changed your girl's life. I effing love the Peloton Treadmill. I cannot speak more highly of it. And I had that set up in the basement with a weight rack that I had gotten on Amazon. I can show you guys all of that stuff. But yeah, I bought the Peloton Tread, and here is sort of the setup of that Peloton Tread just in the basement. Now, when we moved into this house, the basement did have that like nice painted floor and walls, but it is a totally unfinished basement. And then also the ceiling's painted black. So then I decided I wanted to make it over and make it into a space that I actually wanted to spend time in. So when I started planning the design of the actual gym, I was inspired because I saw that Chris Loves Julia had made over their home gym, which I'm going to show you guys as well. And they had a line with a peel and stick tile company, and I loved how they did their marble sort of patterned floor, which is, the hex, like the every other, the gray and black or black and white or the gray and white. And I absolutely love theirs. I thought their gym came out incredibly classy and high-end looking. And I just love the look that they had in their home gym. So I decided that I wanted to, play off of this look in the aesthetic I was going for in my home gym. I love this sort of like masculine boxing gym kind of feel. And here's the thing, you guys, my bedroom and my whole like bedroom suite that I live in upstairs is super feminine. So I love the idea of playing off of the masculine in the gym. And I honestly just wanted a place, because I go down there every single day and I spend a lot of time down there. I wanted a place that I enjoyed being. I love the way it looked and it inspired me. So I kind of got to work putting together some mood boards and looking for some tile for the basement. Now, at the time, even though I was in love with the Chris Loves Julia tile, it's in stock now, and I'll link everything below. But the Chris Loves Julia collaboration tiles were totally sold out at the time because they were recently launched. And so I couldn't get those, even if that's what I decided that I wanted to do. But I liked that look, but I also thought I wanted to play around with some other tiles and see how those would look. So I like to make all my mood boards for design in Canva. I have a whole video on how to make design mood boards in Canva, and I can link that above as well if you guys are interested in that video. It's actually really like a step-by-step tutorial of designing in Canva, and that's how I love to do it. But I put together a lot of different mood boards with different floor patterns and tiles, and I actually liked a lot of them, but I ended up going with the checkerboard aesthetic, sort of similar to the Chris Loves Julia look, but actually the difference is that I did a black and like an off-white, like a creamy white, not a white, versus theirs is gray and a white. When I played with the super white that I liked, it looked like too stark of a difference. And I liked the black look over the gray look. I don't know. And I still stand by that I like the way that the black looked as well. Now, one of the things you want to be careful with when you're buying these peel and stick tiles online is I actually went with some from Amazon. better price point, etc. But you want to make sure you're buying the same brand because you don't want the tiles to have two different heights. So if like one is this thick and one's this thick and you're making a checkerboard pattern, your floor is going to be all different heights. So you want to make sure you're sticking with the same brand and the same height of your tiles so that you can do the peel and stick pattern appropriately. But I found the same brand on Amazon. It was a lot cheaper to do this rather than the Wall Pops brand, which is who Chris Loves Julia did their collaboration through. And I'm under the impression that that's a great brand as well. But I went with this one that I found on Amazon. It was really inexpensive. Again, I'm going to link everything down below if you're interested in what I actually used in my space. And another thing to be aware of is you don't want to use the tiles. And I actually learned this from Chris Loves Julia because she did it in her previous house in a bathroom. They have these tiles that are almost like just stickers that go on the ground. They're not actually a tile, and those are going to rip over time. So if you're going to have a high use space, something that you're actually walking on and using, backsplash is a different story. But on the floor, you want something that has thickness to it that's actually a tile, not just a sticker, because those are going to rip. So definitely don't go with those. There were some that I really like the look of, but they just weren't going to be sturdy enough for my gym. So anyways, so those are the tiles that I use in my gym. And then I just kind of went on Pinterest. I ideated and I figured out what was going to give me that like English boxing gym sort of aesthetic. And I put together this mood board for my gym. And this was the inspiration that I went forward with when putting together my home gym. So here is what the home gym was looking like before I did anything to it. And the first thing I did was empty everything out of the gym area and move it to the other side of the basement. So there is my gym mess sort of all over the place. And I started laying down the tile in the pattern that I wanted to have them finally set up in, but they were not stuck down yet. Here I'm showing you just the side of the tile so you can see the thickness and how it has like that sticker behind it right when you purchase them. So we're going to start in the middle. So we're going to start with this one right here in the middle. And the way that it works is these tiles, they have this paper on the back. It's stickers. So what we do is we take off the sticker and we lay it on the ground, and then we're going to go all around it and do it to all of them.
Okay, and then we leave them where they are.
Yep.
Let's look.
Great job. So after we got the tile down and I put my equipment back in place, this is how the gym was looking. Definitely the aesthetic that I was going for, but it did not have the accessories and the final decor touches to give me those masculine accents yet. Okay, so welcome to my home gym. This is how I have it set up, and I use this every day just like this. I want to walk you through what I did, how I did it, why I did it, etc., and just show you the details and why I love it so much. So on this wall, I have my weight rack with all of my weights that I do my Peloton classes with, which is right next to where I have my tread. So if I'm doing like a boot camp or a weight class, I can see the Peloton tread screen, and I have my mat and my weights here. These are designed with vintage Red Sox pennants, flags. And then I have this picture here. So actually my dad's uncle, his name was Eddie Pellegrini, and he played for the Red Sox in the 1940s with Teddy Williams. So this is a picture of JFK with my dad's uncle, Eddie Pellegrini, and Teddy Williams. So that's like a fun family thing. And then I got two vintage Red Sox flags. This is really funny because these are not only not cheap to get, they were like 30 to 50 and they can be 100 plus to find. But I actually bought one on eBay. I'm gonna show you guys what came in the mail. I thought I was doing like such a good thing. I found one on eBay, and when it arrived, the flag was literally like this big. It's so fun. And I spent $27 on it. So my bad, definitely my fault, not their fault. But yeah, I sourced these pennants to kind of give it that like retro feel. And then I told you guys I wanted to have like this vintage boxing kind of vibe. So let me show you what I did over here. So over here, I did a poster of Fenway Park, which is the Red Sox stadium. It's one of the 2 historic fields of the US. And then I did this camel/brown leather punching bag. Yes, it's a little too high. They're supposed to be a little bit lower if you're going to use them, but this is just here for decorative purposes because I think it's really cute, and it has the brass at the top and then this brown leather. I found this on Etsy. This is real leather, and then you just pump it up. There are ones on Amazon. I will link them down below, but they're not real leather. I loved this like very retro look, and I would love to get more accents in here like this, like maybe some brown boxing gloves, that kind of thing. Even though I don't box, I just think it's a cool aesthetic in the space. And then again, obviously more, you know, Red Sox things. And I printed this at Walgreens. I just had it printed as a poster. I want to say I bought the print on Etsy and had it printed at Walgreens, and I already had that frame, so I just hung that down here. And this is right above my mat on the floor. Okay, so this is the weight bench, obviously. I have a weight bench here. My brother had purchased this to weight lift at home, and I do use this sometimes, but it also, you know, it's part of the gym, so that's here as well. But what I did over this is because we have the Boston Sports here with the Red Sox that I already showed you guys. These are 2 prints that I found and I ordered on eBay, I want to say. And so my dad's favorite basketball player of all time is Bill Russell. And then he had this really amazing relationship with his coach, Red Auerbach. And I just loved these pictures. And my dad always talks about him. My brother loves him. My family's always been really into basketball. Growing up, I had season tickets to the Celtics. So love basketball, love the Celtics. And this is just, you know, like kind of like an old school family ode thing. So that is the continuation of the art on this wall. Everything's black and white. We have the Red Sox, we have the Celtics. It's all Boston sports. I grew up on the East Coast. I'm from New Hampshire. My dad's from Boston. It's a whole thing. So we have the tread, the weights, the mat on the floor, and then we have this weight bench here as well. Then, oh, I also want to show you guys. Let's go this way. Hold on, I'm taking you with me. Let's walk, let's walk, let's walk. That next to the weight bench. So here I am sitting on the floor next to the weight rack. I also keep this. I found this at like TJ Maxx or something. I wanted to do, you know, dark browns as the accent colors. And I just keep this here because it has my yoga blocks, and then I have my yoga blanket. And I keep that right here because I like to do the Peloton yoga classes over here as well. So just kind of like a nice, easy thing to keep in the corner. So you guys kind of somewhat a little bit in the before video saw that there was an orange shelving unit that we had. I actually spray painted that unit matte black with some spray paint that I already had. And this is it. And I have gone ahead, I bought these on Amazon. These are wood storage boxes. I'll link those down below, but they come in the 3 sizes and then also the big sizes. And I've just used them for storage of random things I need down here. Yoga towels. This is a different thing, but this is where I keep my gym towels because I use one every day when I'm running. I have extra equipment here. I have cleaning supplies because I'm always like wiping down the surfaces, etc., just like a normal gym. All right, so then we have what I consider to be the star of the show just because I'm obsessed with this piece of equipment. I cannot speak more highly of it myself, but this is the Peloton Tread, the second version one of it, not that first one. But just have that here in this corner. I added a fan onto it. Let me show you that. I've added this fan, which I found on Amazon. I love it. You just USB charge it, and then you have a fan with your tread. And this is where I'm working out pretty much every morning. Now, if you guys know me, you know I love manifestation. I love motivation, all those things. So I also have my vision boards here. These are, I'll link them. I found them on Amazon. These are 3M. You just hang them with the command hooks, these shelves. And then I have my vision board, and I also have a fitness vision board and just some motivational words. And I see that every day when I'm working out down here in the basement. While we're down here in the basement at my gym and we're filming, I thought that I would take this opportunity to tell you guys, I have been so thrilled with the quality of these tiles. I love them. They have worked out really, really well down here. I love the way they look. I also love the way they function. I fully have plans to actually do the entire basement just like this. So yeah, right now it's just the gym area that has this flooring, but I'm gonna do the whole thing. It was really easy, just haven't gotten to it yet, but I love these tiles. I would highly recommend them. I think they were a great budget. And again, I told you a million times, but linked down in the description below if you want to know the exact ones that I used. These are the tiles. This is how they come in these boxes. This is all the like white, creamy white color. And then these are the sheets I showed you kind of in the video earlier. I feel like it didn't really show you how thick they were. They are, it still looks really thin, but it's actually like the thickness of like a dime. It's not like paper thin. And then this is the material and it's totally bendable. So what I didn't explain, oops. Oh no, we're good. What I didn't explain is when you get to the edges, you need to cut them. So you can literally just cut them with scissors. So you can just take them, cut them, and you can use them as you like, which allows you to really customize your space. I have a pole there that I had to go around, and yeah, you just cut this, pretty easy. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. You guys, thank you for watching. There you have it. This is my home gym. I'm absolutely thrilled with the way that it came out. I've been very happy with it. If you guys have any comments, questions, thoughts, concerns, leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, please, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel for more home decor and interior design content. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.